Hello viewers, so welcome as you work out this maths problem within the shortest time possible. So let's start with the solution. So on our solution, so this one is the maths problem that I want us to work out. 9 to the power of a, then minus a to the power of 4 is equals to 65. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to rewrite it by considering the powers. So here 9 to the power of a, we shall have 3 to the power of 2 into bracket a, simply because 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. So 3 to the power of 2 into bracket a minus, so a to the power of 4, now we shall have a to the power of 2, then into bracket 2 is equals to 65. So the second step, we need to rewrite these equations. Instead of having 3 to the power of 2a, we can have 3 to the power of a, then into the bracket to the power of 2, then minus, this one shall remain the same, a to the power of 2, then into bracket 2 is equals to 65. So the next step, we need to work it out by having that let, so we shall now say that let, so 3 to the power of a, so let 3 to the power of a be equals to p, and also a to the power of 2, we want it to be, let's pick a number as q. So here now we shall have, so when we substitute p and q on this equation, now we shall now be left with p to the power of 2, or p squared, minus, here now we shall be left with q squared is equals to 65. So meaning that we shall have formed an equation. So considering this equation, we know that suppose we have a squared minus b squared, so this one can also be written as a plus b, then into bracket, and we shall also have a minus b into bracket. So p squared minus q squared can also be written as p plus b, so this one can also be written as p plus q, not b but q, then into bracket, then we shall also have p minus q, then into bracket. Now, so this 65 can also be written as, so when you have 65, it can also be expressed as 13 multiplied by 5. So 13 multiplied by 5 is 65. So meaning that we shall have 13 and also we shall have 5. So considering all this, so let's start with p plus q. So now we shall have p plus q. So p here plus q, p plus q should be equals to, so let's give it 13. So this one now shall form our equation 1. Then also p minus q, so p minus q, so let's give it 5. So this one now shall form the equation 2. So let's work out this equation now. So we shall now subtract. So 13 minus 5 is 8, then is equals to, so here now we shall have a minus. So q minus q, we shall have 2 to q. So this one we shall have 0. So let's work out the value for q. So 2q is equals to 8. So now we shall divide both sides by 2. So 2 by 2. So now finally our q now shall be equivalent to 2 here, 1 is 2 into 8, 4. So our value for q shall be 4. So let's now use equation 2 so to substitute or find the value of p. So here on equation 2 we have p minus q is equals to 5. So already we have q, so now we shall have p minus, our q is 4, is equals to 5. So our value for p now is equals to 4 plus 5. So now our p is equals to 9. So our p is equals to 9. So let's recall, so we can now recall what we had initially. So we'd said that let, so let's look for it. So let 3 to the power of a be p. So let 3 to the power of a be p. So let me put it clearly here. So let 3 to the power of a be p. So let 3 to the power of a be p. So let 3 to the power of a is equals to p. So now here now shall have, so 3 to the power of a, so 3 to the power of a, so and our p, we've got our p as 9. So our p here is 9. So 3 to the power of a is equals to 9. So how do we get the value for a? So we shall also be express this 9 to the base of 3. So now we shall now have 3 to the power of a is equals to, this one now we shall have 3 to the power of 2. So now our value for a shall be 2. So the value for a is 2. So what about the other value for q? So q, we had said that let q squared be equals to q. So let a squared, so we say that let a squared be equals to q. So in that case, now our a squared, q we had said is equals to 4. So now a squared is equals to 4. So when we have a squared as equals to 4, so now what shall be our value for a? So we say that a squared is equals to 4. So now let's work it out by changing 4 to a base and an index number. So now a squared shall be equals to, so 4 can also be written as 2 to the power of 2. So now our value for a now is equals to 2. So meaning that all of them are 2. So meaning that our answer now in this case is equals to 2. So now we shall now confirm this value and check if we write it or if we got it, the answer. We can want to confirm if actually we've got the answer the way it's supposed to be. So let's now pick the maths problem that we had. So we had 9 to the power of a here. So 9 to the power of a minus a to the power of 4 is equals to 65. So where there is a, we shall write 2. Now, meaning that we shall now have 9 to the power of 2 minus, so a, we've agreed it is 2. So now we shall have 2 to the power of 4, which is equals to 65. So in this case, so 9 to the power of 2 is 9 times 9, which is 81, minus, so 2 to the power of 4 is 2 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, multiplied by 2 times 2 is also 4. So our final answer is 16. So we shall now have 81 minus 16, that is equals to 65. So what is 81 minus 16? It is 65, which is equals to 65. So meaning that here now we are correct when we say that the value for a, so the value for a is equals to 2. So if you really like how we've worked out this maths problem, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, thank you.